Hello, my name is Brendan Brookman, and my primary source investigation is for Professor Powers on William the Conqueror. William the Conqueror invaded England in 1066 and fought alongside King Harold Godwinson and King Harald over the throne. King Harold Godwinson was chosen by the Anglo-Saxon nobility after the previous Anglo-Saxon king, Edward the Confessor, had died in 1066, and King Harald, who was a Norwegian Viking king, decided to take claim to the throne, viewing King Harald's claim illegitimate due to King Harald having previous claims due to Viking raids in England. And then King William's claim was due to Edward the Confessor proclaiming the Duke of Normandy the next heir to England's throne. Edward the Confessor left England as a young boy and spent most of his life in Normandy whenever the Denmark and Vikings invaded England. King Harald was the son of Emma of Normandy, who was the mother of Edward the Confessor and wife of the previous king. And so whenever King Harald became king, Edward the Confessor and his brother decided to take back the throne due to an influx of wealth from the Anglo-Saxon nobility. The Anglo-Saxon nobility preferred somebody that they could control or was more like them than a foreigner like Harald ruling over them. Edward and his brother came over and took England back from Harald. His brother died, and then Edward ruled until 1066 when he died. Whenever he died, King Harold Godwinson became king and decided to solidify his rule. The people and nobility were okay with King Harold Godwinson as he was from House Wessex, which was a very wealthy and known family in England at that time. In mid-September of 1066, King Harold Harada invaded the north of England near a town called Stamford, and there was a battle there known as the Battle of Stamford Bridge. It is very famous throughout history. There's a known story of a Viking berserker defending multiple Englishmen until the English destroyed the bridge from underneath him, causing the Viking to die. Shortly after that battle, on September 28th, Duke William landed in Hastings. And so once the battle ended, King Harold Godwinson had to march 950 miles south to face Duke William and his army. Most of King Harold Godwinson's army went home, and so he had few veterans accompanying many brand new conscripts that he picked up along the way to take on Duke William. Whenever Harold got to Hastings in the south, he had the geographic advantage in the beginning of the battle and was initially winning until William's men believed him to die, and William's men formed a fake retreat. Or it was actually a real retreat, and then William showed his face, and the men realized that he wasn't dead and fought back. But this, in a sense, psyched out the Anglo-Saxons and caused Harold Godwinson to lose. For the next 20 years, Duke William would become king and solidify his claim on the throne, establishing the Doomsday Book, which are all of these little points here. It was a survey conducted where he listed every single cattle, building, persons, and church in England during his rule. Here are my sources. Thank you.